What's up, people? NerdBoisPodcast. We finally got that 40 ball for you, so you know you can do a little strange for a piece of change on that 40 ball episode, right? We're gonna start with intros. Chrono's running a little late, and Rabbit's not gonna be here. So, Moxie.
What up, Doe? I'm trying to be consistent for you guys. You know, trying to be on time for you guys. I hope everybody had a good week. Always looking forward to talk some shit with you guys and just have fun.
And Skies.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Skies, aka Cumulonimbus, aka Weatherman J. You know, I'm fucking here. I'm here for a good time, not a long time tonight. So if I gotta dip out, I got some shit I gotta take care of. But I'm here as long as situations let me.
Alright, and y'all know who I am, AK, the ringleader, the Red Ranger. Let's get this thing moving. We're going to start off with church announcements for this week. And to start off, let's see, I'm going on good old Facebook. My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer are on the New York Best Times seller list for October on the graphic novel tip. So it's always good to see stuff that was quote unquote weird back in the day get some time in the light. So if you read it or watch it, whatever, My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer are both great beginning animes. Especially Demon Slayer. It's only like got one season out right now, but go watch that. Moving on. Miles Morales is officially gold, meaning it's ready to be shipped out and it's not going to be delayed. So Miles Morales is ready to come out. It's going to be on the PS4 and the PS5. If anybody's in tune with that, you can go ahead and buy it. I'm definitely going to buy it. Pixar is going to be having a straight to Disney Plus movie coming out here pretty soon. It's going to be called Soul. Don't really know what it's how much that's going to be, but I'm getting Inside Out vibes. There's going to be a Green Lantern show for HBO Max. Bad thing is, I don't see anything about Jon Stewart, the Black Green Lantern, or Hal Jordan, the other Green Lantern, that's tolerable. But the Green Lantern I grew up with was Jon Stewart, aka the real Green Lantern, and I don't see anything about them. They got Guy Gardner and Alan Scott.
Quick question on this this church announcement.
Mm-hmm.
Do either one of you have a like if you had to say, hey, I want this black actor to play Jon Stewart, who would that ideal person be?
That's hard.
I don't see,
because
I want a no name, to be honest with you.
Exactly, that's exactly it.
Because nobody knew who the black. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You often see the same black actors being casted for a lot of things.
Very true.
I would like to see, and I mean, Chadwick was great. God rest his soul. He was awesome. But I would definitely like to see just more unknown faces get a chance. And that's really more so just like in Hollywood altogether. I get tired of seeing the same people repetitively. You know, there are so many talented people out there who are looking for a chance, but they dip in the same pool. So more than anything, I would definitely like it to be someone who we don't know.
Can we get like a meme Green Lantern, like a Tyler Perry or something? Like a chubby fucking Green Lantern?
All I got to say is, well, the Green Lanterns is like space cops. So like, just because they're not the Green Lantern from our Earth, they could be a Green Lantern. If you get what I'm saying.
There's one Green Lantern in my book, but
Right. Because like I didn't know anything about old dude who played Luke Cage before he was Luke Cage, and he killed that role for me. At least season 1. Okay. I didn't care for him too much in season 2, but that's a story for another day. Moving on to church announcements. Indivisible stopped development. That's a indie PC game. They are made by the same creators of Skullgirls. After that Skullgirls fallout, they pretty much gonna stop all stuff for that. So I don't know exactly what that means, but I don't know if they're going
Indivisible too, and they're stopping it.
Yeah, wasn't they on their way to like a physical release for Indivisible as well?
No, it was already. Oh, I had the physical release. Oh, what up, y'all? It's Snappy. Sorry I'm late.
No, that's cool. Deadpool 3 is going to be rated R for people who was worried about it. You can get Sonic 2 free on Steam right now. Nintendo is going to be doing their own theme park in Japan, but it's been delayed till next spring because of the C virus. So if anybody who visits Japan and goes to Universal of Japan, you're going to have a Nintendo World there to visit. So yeah. Sony has come out and said that an overwhelming majority of the PS4 games will be playable on PS5. So people who are worried about pulling the trigger on there, I think they listed like 10 games that they can't get to work. One of them was like Samurai Champloo or whichever.
Skyrim remaster, please.
Afro Samurai, that's what it was. Afro Samurai can't work, but that game is trash. So
Skyrim remaster, please.
Oh, they already confirmed that is. Splatoon 2 Splatterween is going on right now for people who play Splatoon 2. There you go. GameStop and Xbox are making payment plans available exclusively at GameStop. Their stocks actually went up after that deal, so I guess Xbox is trying to keep GameStop alive. I don't know why, but
that shit need to die.
And then there you go. Melina sends a personalized voice message. For people who don't know, Melina, Rain, and Rambo are going to be the next 3 characters on Mortal Kombat. And they did the Melina was a super fan requested character, and a popular YouTuber got a personal message from the Melina voice actors. I thought that was kind of cool. That's an actual thing. Travis Scott is planning 5 different HBCUs students tuition. So there you go. Fall Guys 2 is going to have a Sonic costume, so that's just going to give me a reason to play that more. Tory Lanez got charged for the Megan Thee Stallion shooting. There was a PlayStation Trophy update that happened later last week. There's rumors about a Dreamcast Mini. Red Hot Chili Peppers guitarist Sherman dies at 64.
That happened a while ago.
Yeah, that happened like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Also, RIP to Eddie Van Halen. For people who don't know anything about rock, he did the solo for Beat It on Michael Jackson. So off that alone, he's a legend, but he has his own band and everything.
One of the best guitarists
to ever
live this fucking earth.
Yeah, he actually like reinvented how to play that 6-string instrument, but you know. Sylvester Stallone will play Rambo on Mortal Kombat for people who are worried. Cardi B is making $8 million a month off her OnlyFans.
More regulations coming from OnlyFans fans.
Talk to me nice. Doesn't matter if you get paid once a month when it's an $8 million deposit.
And from what I've heard, I don't know how true this is, but from what I've heard, she's not even naked on there. She's just doing like fan exclusive stuff.
She's using OnlyFans for what it was supposed to be meant for, only the fans.
Yeah, fan exclusive content.
Yeah, fan exclusive content. Almost like a what a lot of YouTubers use. They use Patreon.
Patreon. Basically with Patreon, but like it got hijacked by porn stars.
Patreon, and then everyone started putting their pussy up on the live for $1,000.
Yeah. Overwatch is going to be free on the Switch for October 13th to the 20th. For people who haven't played that yet on the Switch, go try that out. I haven't played it in months, but yeah, you know.
Apparently the meta is actually the best it's ever been right now.
That's what I've heard. And apparently San Francisco Shocks won the tournament not too long ago.
Yesterday or today.
Yeah.
Today, but don't go to Overwatch.
And you're about to feel old news. Hey Arnold is now 24 years old.
I gotta go. Bro, how is Hey Arnold older than me? What the fuck?
Older than you. Oh my
Yeah, he's
God.
a baby. He's a baby.
23.
Yeah, I'm 27.
I'm 28.
Wait, real quick, on a side note, because I've been boiling on this since you brought up fucking GameStop. Hear me out here. This is some next level shit, right? What if FYE buys out GameStop and FYE turns from FYE to like what FYE is plus fucking games?
I said that.
What?
I would love that.
Not a thing, bro.
I would love that, but I don't think FYE has enough money to buy GameStop. All things considered.
GameStop has enough money to buy FYE.
They need to make it OnlyFans. Bro, you get there quick, man.
In other news, people who care about Ruby Tuesday, they filed one for bankruptcy. I've never ate there, so I don't really care.
Ruby Tuesday one fucking time.
That shit's disgusting. Who cares?
There was a PS5 breakdown, and it's fucking huge. So PS5 they actually dismantled it and everything. From what I've seen so far, the fan is huge, so they can stop the jet engine jokes. Like that, it looks like it's at least a good, I don't know, 3 or 4 feet tall.
Fucking huge.
Man, I can't talk shit. I can't say my PlayStation going G52 no more. Yo, that shit gonna suck. That's the best thing.
It's gonna be something else.
PlayStation take off. That's how you need your games good when it took off.
Yo, when we get a second, I gotta talk about something from the past 2 days that's been like fucking blowing my mind. So when we get a free second,
do it now. Go ahead.
Okay. We got a free second. All right. Who here knows who David Blaine is?
Oh my
I
god!
do.
You've been on
David Blaine.
You've been on that man nuts on Facebook for like past 2 days. Let it go, man.
All right. Shut up. Okay. For any of the listeners or people, I mean, Moxie, you said you know who it is?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Like
For anybody who doesn't know, David Blaine is like the guy, right? He's like Chris Angel Mind Freak times 10. He did the fucking Street Magic bullshit TV series. He's fucking crazy ass magician, right? He's buried himself alive. He can like hold his breath for like 20 minutes, which, by the way, in order to pass Navy SEAL training, all you have to do is hold your breath for 4 minutes. So, this dude's done a ton of shit. He was in a block of ice for 76 hours. In August 31st, he did one of his craziest stunts of all time. I don't know if you guys remember this from when we were kids or whatever, but there was this book that we read where on the cover it was this kid and he was holding balloons and the balloons were floating him away. He's had a dream for like 15 years to do a stunt like that, where he just held balloons, let the balloons carry him up into the sky. He did this fucking stunt on August 31st, and he let these balloons, he was obviously safety, shit like that, but he didn't start off with a parachute on. He had the parachute in a contraption in the balloon because he wanted it to look as natural as possible, like he was just grabbing the balloons and letting them float away. He went up to 25,000 fucking feet in the air and dropped and skydived from 25,000 fucking feet back to the ground. No drop zone, no anything, because literally the fucking balloons were carrying him with wind. So it had to all be fucking improvised. Dude has to make sure he doesn't hit fucking power lines. Fucking, like, one of the craziest things I've ever seen. And over the past 2 days, this dude's been blowing my fucking mind. So if you guys got time, go watch it.
Listened to maybe like a couple weeks ago, I was listening to a Joe Rogan podcast.
Yes, that's what brought it up.
Yeah,
that's what brought it up.
The Joe Rogan podcast with David Blaine, and he was kind of
bring that
like,
to your mama, Cam.
Doing a lot of stuff like that.
And the charge.
Like,
yeah.
It's even more mind-bending when he knows it's just a matter of him having conditioned his body to be able to do this type of shit like that.
And he said it blows people's mind because everyone's like, "Oh, it's David Blaine, it's magic." He was like, "It's not fucking magic, dude.
It's not. It's just like it's physical endurance. There's a lot of people, like if you look at like some particular subsects of like monks and stuff who live in high altitudes, you know, your body is able to do a lot of things you wouldn't think it would be able to.
You should see me throwing hands.
Absolutely.
I will say as well, if you guys don't know, he is not as strange as he comes off.
No, he is.
So basically, David Blaine pulled an Up movie from Disney. We get it.
No, it's better than that. Anyways, if any of you guys get a second, you guys are into that. This, I don't know how many people know who or what this is, but David Blaine's fucking nuts. Go watch that Joe Rogan podcast with David Blaine on it. And then when you get a sec, you don't have to watch the whole thing, but YouTube took the rights to this and produced this whole Ascension thing. That was his stunt. And fucking, I don't know if you guys know Marquise Brownsy. He's a big tech YouTuber. He was like narrating the whole thing. Fucking phenomenal, dude. I mean, it's a 3-hour long thing, but they broke it down into like segments. You can pretty much skip to the last hour if you want to see him do it. The dude's inhuman. He really is. He just fucking is. Like, it's absolutely nuts.
Okay, moving on.
That was like nerds are us right there, boy.
I mean, look at the name of the podcast.
That's type shit, bro. That kid brings fucking kid joy, dude.
In weird news, jail guards have been allegedly forcing inmates to listen to Baby Shark on repeat for like hours. So
that's torture.
That's torture.
Yo, that's really worse than serving a life sentence, yo. That's worse than the death penalty.
I have a big problem with the way we treat our prisoners.
Like, oh my god, I hated it for 5 minutes.
For real, seriously, for the little period of time that it was popular, it was enough, you know. And I mean,
don't have a little sibling or a little one that you was babysitting or having in real life at the time.
Right.
Oh
I have nephews. I have another nephew that ain't even one yet that's listening to the Baby Sharks now. That is the worst thing on earth. I hate that song, man.
Okay, I wish I wrote it though.
I wish I had uploaded that YouTube song. It took all
whoever wrote that making big money right now, dog.
Well, they got merch and everything. Apple is announcing they has an event on the 13th. That's actually is that part of the news? Yes, it is. We're gonna talk about that more in depth, but for people who care, on the 13th is going to be at Apple events. So most likely it's going to be the iPhone 12. And that's about it, I think. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, let's get
Let the church say amen.
Let the church say amen. Anybody got anything they want to talk about?
Hey, motherfucking man.
Oh, I got something.
Go ahead.
Rogue Company, the new free-to-play game on the market, has broken records. I think it was what, $5.8 million in one day. It was something crazy like that. And they said the download count has went up 40% since they started streaming it on Twitch. So the game is getting a little bit popular. It's getting just a little bit popular. But that's it.
Okay. Good for Rogue Company. I always like to see competition in here with newer games, especially with new IPs. Like, please, I want new IPs. Moving on. Spider-Verse. Spider-Man 3 has been rumored to be a Spider-Verse movie. They're saying that there's a rumor going around that they're going to get our boy, the OG Peter. What is that man name? From the early 2000s, and Andrew Garfield are supposed to be in talks.
You're talking about Tobey Maguire?
Tobey, yes. I had a whole complete brain fart. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are in talks, supposedly. This is all rumors, by the way. They're also saying that Jamie Foxx is being casted as Electro, which is going to be the catalyst to start this whole thing. I just wanted this to bring this. Also, Doctor Strange is supposed to be in this movie as well. Would anybody be down for a Spider-Verse movie with all 3 Spider-Man? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes, and honest to God, y'all know I've always been a Tobey Maguire fan.
Yeah, he was my favorite Spider-Man.
I want to see it, but I want to see if they do Spider-Verse like the cartoon one they did. Because either way it goes, Tobey Maguire is dying. We all know that.
Tobey Maguire better not motherfucking die. That's my goddamn hero. That is my goddamn hero.
There has to be at least one Spider-Man to die in the Spider-Verse story.
All right, well, we can take the second one. Don't fucking touch Tom and don't fucking touch Toby.
So fuck Andrew.
It's gonna be Toby.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
It's going to be Toby because they need to pass the torch over. So it's going to be Toby, and then they're going to let the middle one, we don't even know his name. The middle one Andrew kind of mentor Tom Holland. Yeah. So that's the only way I see it working. But and then Doctor Strange is probably gonna talk about
and they said and all that. The WandaVision show has something to do with it too. I don't know, but excuse me. This sounds like it's a good idea. I'm down for it. If I can see more Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I'm all down. Plus, I don't think Andrew was as bad as people said he was. It's just he was a decent Spider-Man, but he was a terrible Peter.
It's the way they did the Amazing Spider-Man was the problem. It wasn't even him as Spider-Man. He had the wits of Spider-Man that Toby didn't have. He was a way more wittier Spider-Man, but the way Amazing Spider-Man was just done was terrible.
They rushed a whole lot of shit.
Yeah, and the way they killed off Gwen, and we was like, Gwen doesn't even die this fast. I don't even think Gwen dies in the original comic book, if I recall.
Yeah, she does, but she dies to the Green Goblin like later.
I think my problem with it was like Andrew, like how do I explain this? Like, so obviously Toby was my guy. We grew up with Toby as Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, so we buy it.
And they bring this, so they bring this Andrew dude in. Then I'm pissed, right? I'm like, yeah, fuck that, fuck Spider-Man, fuck this, where's my dude Toby, right?
Right.
And they bring this dude Tom Holland in, and I'm like, I've simmered down, over the years, and I'm like a little more open to, like maybe this is a decent Spider-Man. So I pretty much skipped over Andrew. Fuck him.
So the crazy part is, Andrew in the first one when he went against Reptile was not bad at all. It's
Lizard.
The second one. I keep calling Reptile Lizard. Wasn't bad at all. That's because I want Reptile.
That's because you want Reptile in Mortal Kombat.
But yeah, Lizard wasn't bad at all. The first one is actually really good.
Yeah, the first one not that bad. That second one?
It's with Jamie Foxx getting. That's why I don't want Jamie Foxx back into it, because Jamie Foxx is a terrible Electro.
I feel like we gotta stop with just casting people that are cool for the sake of being cool.
And then they made Jamie Foxx not be cool, and it's like, that's not what you cast Jamie Foxx for.
I gotta look this up.
A lot of the times when you cast these very prominent actors and actresses, it kind of takes away from the character because you can't see past who they are.
What's crazy is anybody that knows Electro is just as witty as Spider-Man from time to time.
They actually be like blazing each other.
They be roasting each other. So that's the problem. I really like. Electro was terrible in that movie. And who else was supposed to be the other villain in it?
Green Goblin, and then
what was it? I don't even.
The Rhino.
I don't know who that was.
The Rhino, but he had like a mech suit and shit at the end.
So the mech suit Rhino, I didn't mind because let's put it in a more realistic style. You think you're gonna see a regular dude with a rhino body and a face just walking around? I wouldn't mind him.
I didn't mind the mech suit as bad. It was
I just wish Rhino was in it more instead of like the beginning and the end.
Right.
Off topic. Who was that dude from Suicide Squad? That like weird alligator dude?
That's Killer Croc.
Killer Croc. All right.
Yo, Killer Croc was funny, dog. I don't care what nobody
Killer Croc.
That movie gets unsolicited hate. I did not mind the Suicide Squad.
No, that movie is terrible. Don't get it wrong. That movie is terrible. It's certain characters that made the movie, like Diablo. I don't know if his name Diablos, but y'all know I'm talking about the Hispanic guy.
The Hispanic fire dude.
Killer Croc and Captain Boomerang.
Will Smith, of course.
Harley Quinn.
I still like the one guy, Deadshot or whatever his name was. I feel like they could have made him a lot cooler, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to be honest, that's the coolest Deadshot has ever been.
Yeah, Will Smith.
I feel like they could have definitely gone like what is that guy's name?
Deathstroke.
They could. No, who's the guy? The original fucking Daredevil with Ben Affleck in it.
Oh yeah.
Who's that guy? The bullet. Bullseye.
Oh,
that guy was cool as fuck in that movie. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the problem: you can't make Deadshot cool. Deadshot is super serious.
Yeah, he's like a military dude all the time.
Right. I never knew the lore behind Suicide Squad because
they changed everything else. They made Joker care about Harley Quinn when he doesn't. So I mean, why not make
at all?
Yeah.
Why not make Deadshot a little cooler? So fuck it. Here's all the confirmed free upgrades for PS4 to PS5, and it goes as follows. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Alteria Raza, don't know what that is, Borderlands 3, Control, Cyberpunk, Dead by Daylight, Destiny 2, Dirt 5, Doom Eternal, Far Cry 6, FIFA, For Honor, Hitman 3, Horizon Forbidden West, Immortals Phoenix Rising, Kenya Bridge of the Spirits, Madden NFL 21, Man-Eater, Marvel's Avengers, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom, Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, NBA 2K21, Outriders, Planet Coasters, Riders Republic, Sackboy, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, The Elder Scrolls Online, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Watch Dogs Legion, Yakuza Like a Dragon, WRC. These are all the free games that you can upgrade from your PS4 to the PS5 just by owning them.
First of all, they gonna sell the fuck out this Witcher, bro. I told they ain't even make the Witcher 4. They like, we just got 3 and that's it.
It's gonna be Skyrim all over again, bro.
I understand this though, bro. Like, this motherfucker just said Cyberpunk. They're really gonna like do that, bro? That's like a big move for Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Cyberpunk is on the PS4 as well.
I don't see. Like, I'm starting to. The closer we get to Cyberpunk, I'm actually, as much as I talk about Project CD Red and they bitch ass, I really do hope Cyberpunk does well. I really do.
So do I. This is the first time I've got hyped up about like a single player game in a long time.
Cap.
Besides Death Stranding.
That you still
and
ain't
then
played.
you didn't even play it.
Thank you, Chrono! We got receipts!
No, because y'all motherfuckers kept flaming me about it. No,
you said we was going. I'm gonna play it because Norma Reedus is my daddy and da 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 da. Fast forward 6.
All right, settle down. All right,
fast forward a year later. Have you even touched it?
Listen here, bud. I'm gonna need you to put some fucking respect on my name. Yes, I did say I would play it, but then
we got receipts.
Life came around. I got serious with this Rocket League shit, and then I was like, all right, well, apparently it's like a Amazon fucking simulator anyway. So
we told you that.
I know, but I was still gonna play it. And then I was like, I ain't got time for that. I was busy.
You know what's funny? I know we sidetracking for this, but you know what's funny? Everybody's talking about Death Stranding is supposed to be the new game of the generation. A year later, nobody's talking about that trash.
Nobody gives a fuck about Death Stranding.
Weird ass shit.
So,
ain't nobody trying to be a man. I ain't trying to be no pregnant man with a baby.
Like I do it.
Like I said, Kojima needs to stick to Metal Gear because any other IP he's made has been ass.
No, Police Knots was cool. Zone of the Enders. Snatcher.
Oh yeah, he did make Zone of the Enders. Okay, that game was fire.
Didn't he have something to do with Silent Hill?
Yeah.
No, he had nothing to do with Silent Hill.
One of them, I believe.
He had nothing. The one he had something to do was terrible.
Wait, who makes Silent
Hill? That's my favorite one.
That's Konami.
That's Homecoming, and Homecoming is my favorite one, and it's terrible.
You motherfuckers, I'm the worst at that. Knowing what game companies make what.
Kojima Productions developed.
Kojima Productions, he's trying to make movies, but
RGF Productions.
To get back on track, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of them games I'm buying on PS4, like Horizon Zero Dawn, I don't care for it enough to upgrade it to P5.
No, it's a free upgrade. So whenever you do get your PS5, all the games that were just listed,
so I'm getting all of them games. The only games I'm excited for is Miles Morales, Outriders, Cyberpunk 2077, and that's really it. Everything else I don't care about. I literally don't care about.
No. Somebody better fucking ban me from the fucking podcast if I don't buy Cyberpunk 2077. Ban me until I buy that shit, because I'm buying.
You better. I think everybody.
As much as you've been capping for that game,
I'm buying it.
I give y'all, the viewers, my co-hosts here,
episode 40, October 10th, 2020.
at 9:42 p.m. 9:42 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
If I do not buy Cyberpunk 2077, comment cap on every single video until I do, and ban me from the podcast.
Killer Kobe gonna hold you to.
Oh yeah.
Yo, chill, yo. Moving on. Mossy, you got something to say?
Just wondering why you say his name just about every podcast.
Okay. So
I thought he was like
I went there.
He wanted attention, and
So
then
we
got
give
mad
it
that he got
Just
attention.
want attention.
And he wanted attention, got mad that he got attention. And
Look, man,
every
if
time
that
we
man
do a
keep
video,
giving us
he
a free
dislikes
view
the
every
video.
time he disliked the video, I don't care.
So since he wants the attention, I give more people attention. I've done.
He just
worse.
keeping that same energy. That's all.
Yeah, I keep the same energy. I'm not, you know me, Mossy. My blood ain't fake. If I say something the first time, I'm gonna keep saying it until you acknowledge it. But moving on.
Nintendo's getting sued by $5 million over that Joy-Con drift that they said that doesn't exist. Here's a little bit of backstory. For people who don't know, Nintendo's Joy-Cons, they tend to drift from time to time. And you want to know how I know? My stepson's Joy-Cons drifted last year, and I had to get literally all 4 of them fixed. So, Nintendo, I'm calling you. Yes.
Damn.
Yes, we had to get all 4 of them fixed. Like, for a time, he could not play his Switch. I'm calling you on your bullshit, Nintendo. Don't say this shit don't exist, because y'all was fixing our shit for free. So why would you fix our shit for free if it didn't exist? That sounds stupid.
Exactly.
1, 2, they've been sued by $5 million by a child who is not even 9 years old.
Hey, that little boy wasn't playing. Hold up, let me find out.
I'm gonna link the article real quick. But yeah, Nintendo, fix your shit, man. And these
7-year-old.
Right. If these lights be drifting too, you gonna be fixing that shit for free too. I ain't playing with y'all.
For real.
Look, Mons hasn't drifted yet. The Shaylas haven't drifted yet.
I don't got mine anymore.
So I can't tell you if the Joy-Cons drift. I just know they hurt my hands like a motherfucker from time to time.
Oh yeah, the lights are not.
Of it.
Yeah, the lights are not made for man hands at all.
No.
That shit hurt my hands. And I don't even have a light. I have an actual base standard.
Well, at least you can hook your shit up to the TV and play it off of they fake ass Xbox.
I know.
Oh,
If I'm not at home and I want to take it with me, that shit hurt.
all right, I should be good to stay for the whole podcast. My friend's just not leaving, so.
Is it? No, shut up, Aaron. But yeah, Nintendo, get your shit together. Anybody got anything they want to add to that before we go to questions?
Yeah, real quick. Can we just make a plug-in for a P4 controller, bro? Can we just do that? Can we make that?
Yes. Can we?
That would be a really good idea.
There is third-party converters for controllers, allegedly.
But I'm saying like a legit converter. Like, let me, bro.
I mean, they in bed with Xbox, so
fucking Xbox controllers, fucking PlayStation 5 controllers. Like, just let us use a legit
Xbox controller. I'd love to use the Xbox controller.
That's what I'm saying. They in bed with Xbox. If anything, it should be an Xbox controller that will work with a Switch before anything else. But they got decent controllers that you can buy for them. Like there's a wired controller that they have at Walmart for $15. That's
trash.
Okay,
Yeah, that wired controller.
I've held one. Trash.
And then I don't know if the GameCube controllers work with everything. Do they?
No.
Oh, that would be dope.
They don't. Hold on. Does the GameCube?
Actually, scratch what the fuck I said. Make it to where I can use a Nintendo 64 controller and we Gucci.
Ooh, 64 controllers were ass, boy.
Okay, so
Boy, that's my favorite jam.
I got confirmation. No, they don't work with every game.
Do they work with most of them?
No.
Just Smash?
Yep.
So if it requires motion controls, you have to use the Joy-Con.
Yeah, so any game with motion controls.
Trash. Throw the whole Nintendo.
Most games won't work with it, baby.
Oh my god.
Throw the whole company.
Nintendo. I don't know. I'm not surprised. Moxie?
Because apparently my Katamari.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to add. I mean, I've wanted a Nintendo console for a good while, but this type of shit makes you a little bit leery, even investing this late in the cycle. But
if you get one, don't get a secondhand one. Get a brand new one because those are less likely to have a drift.
The one I got was brand spanking new.
Electronics, I tend to get either refurbished or brand new. So.
All right, so you'd be fine if you want to dive into it. I do recommend if you do dive into it, get Animal Crossing and make sure you pay for the Switch Online. It's only just for the old Super Nintendo and NES games.
Okay, I mean, because it's going to happen eventually. I am going to invest in one eventually.
Because they put Donkey Kong 2 on there.
And Donkey Kong 1 is on there.
I'm just waiting for the next actual console, bro.
Like, from what they're saying, the next Nintendo is rumored to be a Switch Plus thing. So, like, maybe it might finally be hitting 4K. That's the rumor, but I don't know. By the time
Switch Plus, where it's like it's supposed to be a console, and then I guess it downloads to a handheld. It's weird, but it's supposed to be a base console.
Here's my concern with that, right? Is this just going to be like a PS4 Pro type of thing, and then in a couple of years then the problem is in a couple of years, then they're going to be like, all right, we have like a legit console now. Like it's not just like a.
Well, the Switch is only like 3 years old. You're gonna be waiting a minute.
I mean, look at it like this. The Switch is a legit console. I think for what the Switch did, it's a PlayStation Vita.
It did what the Vita didn't do.
It's a PlayStation Vita with support.
They were trying to do all of that. You know what I mean?
I guess I also just don't play enough like games that are applicable.
You don't play enough single player games, and if you don't play single player games, there's literally no reason to get.
And I don't like Smash.
And that's why I want to get one, because that's literally all that I play.
I got my
single player campaigns.
The whole Xenoblade, I've been playing it, and
I got mine for Pokemon, and then we happened to get fucking.
Can we make time for Pokemon after questions? Can we make time for that? Because I need to get going on rant.
Yeah, we can do that after questions. Questions. Okay, one gotta go. Struggle food edition: cereal for dinner, noodles, fried bologna sandwich, or pork and beans.
Wait.
Okay.
One gotta go. Struggle food edition: cereal for dinner, noodles, fried bologna sandwich, or pork and beans.
Pork and beans gotta go.
I'm about to say it's gotta. No, it's
noodles, bro.
It's probably fried bologna because noodles ain't going nowhere.
Noodles ain't never going nowhere.
Noodles are trash. I burnt myself out on them in college, bro. Never again, bro. Never again. I would have to damn near starve before I put back ramen.
I had some ramen last night.
Ramen is the best. I buy ramen.
Anyway.
Now that I'm an adult, my ramen levels have leveled up to like.
Look, if it ain't Naruto ramen where it's like. If it ain't Naruto ramen where it's like legit handcrafted and shit, bro, I don't want that shit.
Did I ever tell you Alexa made me like a copycat Ichiraku ramen, bro? That shit was flame, bro.
I've always wanted to have like a legit actual bowl of ramen noodles.
And it's so easy. It's so easy.
Yeah, it's actually not that hard, bro.
Really?
Whatever type of meat you want in there.
All right, guys. I got confirmation. I'm getting some ramen pretty soon, so.
Whole lot of chops on your ass. Scrap.
But no, I can't see, and this is me. Why would I make fried bologna? Pork and beans. Not everybody pork and beans is good, but some people can make pork and beans work.
Man, pork and beans be slapping, boy. Especially if like you get like a legit like Bush's baked beans and chop some hot dogs in that motherfucker, boy. You talking about eating good?
No, I'm cereal. Go ahead.
Cereal for dinner ain't even a struggle food. That's just I'm hungry.
Yeah, bro. Bro, I think whoever made this must have been too used to like fucking caviar for dinner or something.
If you said the butt bread, the booty bread, or something like that, that's struggle. You got to eat that piece of bread, and there ain't nothing else to eat in the house. No, I'm good. You tripping, but cereal for dinner, that's not struggle. That's every day. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I never really had like pork and beans though. Like, cause like I don't like beans per se. The only thing that I've ever had is like, say like my grandma used to cook like a ham, right? And then she would cut all the ham off, put the ham bone inside like some like I don't know what kind of beans they were. They were white, like pinto beans or some shit like that. Or navy beans, and cook that shit, and it would get the like ham flavor, and then you would just like cut up pieces of ham, put it in your beans, and then like eat it that way.
It's
That shit was
it's kind of how like black
That
people
sounds
do neck
disgusting.
bombs. It's kind of how black people do neck bombs. I see what you're talking about.
yeah.
Same thing.
It's literally the same thing, right?
No, I'm talking about the pork and beans your auntie bring to the cookout. You know that.
I never had pork and beans from an auntie at a cookout.
Well,
Okay.
once the C virus is over with, we'll invite you to a cookout, bro.
All right.
You better bring no pork and beans.
Hell no. It's gonna be baked
They
beans,
not
but
bring
it ain't
no-
gonna be no pork and beans.
Nah, I tell you what the better motherfucking be at this goddamn cookout, AK, and I'm not
Y'all
capping.
bringing
I
pork and
will
beans.
air the whole fucking cookout out if there is not no goddamn mac and cheese from Lisa again. I'm not fucking playing. I've played with too many goddamn times about food from that motherfucking woman. I still ain't got my red velvet cake. All I'm asking is just bring goddamn mac and cheese to the motherfucking cookout. I'm not
The
playing.
mac and cheese does slap. She used like 5 different cheeses and like
Bro, on God. On both of them.
and one of them is like some fancy shit.
Can we get the weird question of the day out the way?
Wait,
I was
there's a
gonna
weird
say that for last, but all right.
Let's get that out the way.
Gumby's question for this week.
Oh.
If the purge were real, would you be in or out? I would be in my house with straps. That's what I would be doing.
If the purge was real, I'd be doing my taxes that night. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be getting rich off my taxes.
I'd probably be chilling in my bedroom waiting for something motherfucker to try me, to be honest.
No, if the purge was real, I definitely would be at a fucking bank somewhere.
I'm not going outside. Get out
All
of
y'all
here.
have to do on the purge is file your taxes. It happens during tax season. All you have to do is lie on your taxes. I promise you, if you really pay attention to the purge movie, where do they purge at the most?
The
The
hood.
low income areas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just do your taxes, get your refund. Can't nobody say shit because you did it during the purge. Get out the hood. It's that simple. I wouldn't even worry. About purge. Like, I go chill at my auntie house somewhere, out in the woods somewhere chilling. Ain't nobody worried about the purge.
AK do got some shit though. I would probably, if it was me, I'm either gonna be sitting there waiting for a motherfucker to try me because I don't play them motherfucking games. So I got a few hollow points for your ass. Or my ass is going to be at a bank getting this motherfucking bread.
Exactly. Like I'm.
Other than that, I'm at a different place in my life now. I don't really hate nobody like that no more.
Right.
I used to
Like,
just
how
be
much-
an angry son
I
of a
mean, you did have the one black little girl. I want my candy bar. Like, you did all that over a piece of candy. You killed your parents over some candy.
Yeah, that's a little bit
It
ridiculous.
was about over some candy. Like, I could have gave you a piece of candy. Like, what are you talking about?
First and foremost, I'm gonna hit up my boy Ricky, and so I can get my heavy artillery and my protective gear.
Allegedly, Ricky.
We hunkering. It's only we
Honestly,
hunkering ourselves in the basement with some weed, and we chilling. Ain't nobody. What's
Bro,
wrong?
like that whole night, I'm gonna stay up that whole night smoking weed and have like 12 pizzas ready.
Allegedly.
Yeah, like, what's wrong with you people?
Allegedly.
cops better stay the fucking side too before
Right.
he goes Rico story on their ass too, because that would be dumb. Y'all stay the fuck in.
Second question. Well, third question. What's the craziest or most out the way you've ever done for sex?
No comment.
I drove 3 hours.
I walked the girl home every day that stayed an hour and a half away from me, and Mossy knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I drove 3 hours in a snowstorm.
Listen, it's different for me because I'm a girl. I don't have to go through all of those things. Even as a gay girl, I don't have to go through all of that
We
shit.
ain't about to talk about you having people mooing in the house and stuff.
That might top the Vaseline story. Do tell. You literally had a Doja. You had Doja Cat in your house?
Nah, they just said that she sounded like a cow. I
She
don't
sounded
know.
like a cow. That was the funniest moment ever. You know, your girl was. We all like that. I was like, yo, why are you putting it down?
They just said she sounded
I'm just gonna plead the fifth on this one so we can move on.
I really never went out the way.
You just gave us a whole story.
I said that's your story. My story.
You just said you walked an hour and a half. That's going out the way.
That's
If-
definitely going out the way.
I mean, she ended up staying with us for a minute. So
listen.
Anyway, last thing, unpopular nerds opinions. Everybody can give one. And by that, I gave one on Facebook not too long ago, and what mine is that Heath Ledger is not the best Joker.
Yeah, honestly, I almost stopped talking to you for that shit.
Yeah, you so motherfucking unless you say Jack Nicholson, then I'm like,
no,
okay.
The best Joker is Mark
He's
Hamill.
number 2. He's number 2.
Mark Hamill is the best Joker, hands down. He's been doing that. He's been doing that role for 20 plus years.
All right. Settle down. All right. Moving on from that bullshit.
I don't know. I disagree with that, but
It's unpopular, of course. That's why I said it. It's unpopular.
Unpopular. If we said unpopular nerd opinions, not just plain ass.
The only reason why y'all gave that man so much clout is because he died. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Alrighty then. Alright. I might have to reschedule my appearance on this podcast.
it'll be okay.
Yeah, you definitely be okay. Anybody else got any ones? Besides, I know Chronos he don't like Dragon Ball Z or some shit like that.
That was mine, really.
Honest to God, if I gotta say one thing, unpopular opinion, you don't have to feel bad for liking the main character in an anime.
No, you don't. No, they're the main character for a reason.
I thought shonen animes aren't the best animes.
No, they're not. They're not by far.
Honest to God.
That's like the steak and potatoes of anime, bro. Like, it's the most bare bones action movie ass thing of anime. If you haven't watched anything like Death Note or any slice of life or anything like Code Geass, shut the fuck up.
Parasite, even
Elfen Lied, boy. Berserk, boy.
Outlaw Tenchi. Like, we can go old school. Sailor Moon, like shonen.
Honestly, I've never seen an episode of Sailor Moon.
You need to watch Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is that deal, bro.
Honestly, I'm deep diving into Naruto right now, but I don't know what I'm gonna do because I'm at the point now where I ran out of dubs on Hulu, and I'm not fucking watching that shit sub. I'm just not. I don't mind with certain shows, but Naruto
I have an alleged leak that allegedly I can have you watching on allegedly.
Allegedly, I might have something that would work, and if I allegedly do not, then you might have to send those things my way.
I got one that's about to make people mad. The Bois is better than Justice League.
Ooh, is that really unpopular though? Are you talking about the series or like the group period?
The group and the series all together.
The series I wouldn't be so mad at you about, but like the group, I don't know. I haven't watched it, so my opinion doesn't matter.
Watch it. Like, season 2 just ended. You gotta watch it. That's all I gotta say.
No.
You have to watch it. I mean, they're better than Justice League as a whole. And they did a tribute to JoJo.
My unpopular opinion. Well, it's actually probably not unpopular, but Teen Titans is better than them all.
Teen Titans is better.
Yeah,
than
that's definitely not unpopular.
Teen Titans is actually like a really like very popular TV show. Like,
that's my jam.
You'd be hard pressed to find somebody to say that. Oh, I don't like Teen Titans.
Teen Titans was great.
Check the group real quick.
It's interesting that Avatar has been getting such popularity recently. It doesn't seem like Teen Titans have gotten like their.
Oh, Korra wasn't as bad as people said it was at first. Like, no.
I'm surprised.
Korra is better than the original Avatar.
Ooh, now that's unpopular.
No.
Now that's unpopular.
Korra is better than the original Avatar in my opinion.
Why is that? Why do you think that?
I don't know. I'm just trying to stir the pot.
I'm about to say because you definitely just no.
I haven't watched.
I'm gonna be honest.
What I know about Korra is pretty good. I know about it, but I haven't watched it all the way.
I've seen people come.
I think Korra could whoop Aang's ass for real.
Oh no, that's not even a question. That's not a question at all. She's like the Vegeta. She's legit like Vegeta. She grew up pure skill. Like she grew up.
Yeah, but then you have to admit that Aang is like Goku.
Aang hesitates too much. She
That's
does.
what I was about to say. I think what holds Aang back is a lot. He has a very strong moral system. You know what I mean? He doesn't
Korra is
kill.
like, forget that.
I feel like
I'm trying to
Korra-
fight everybody and everything.
I honestly just
has a little more fire in her than Aang do, but I kind of think that would play in Aang's favor. That he's more calm.
I would like to see those two go at it.
You
Like,
know,
are we talking
honestly,
like 12-year-old
I'm just mad at the fact
Aang? Or
that
are we talking about
Korra
12-year-old
has
Aang or the
black
adult
and
Aang? Because adult Aang probably will wax her.
It's a rap. Adult Aang would.
Oh yeah, that's
That's not even a question to ask. That's
signed,
like,
sealed, delivered. I'm yours, bitch.
that's a slaughter. It's like,
Anyways, no, for real though, I'm just mad that Korra got as much flack as it did because honestly, that show is very good.
It was
very
because
cool.
people. It wasn't Aang, and that was what it was. And people were still kind of upset that Avatar had left.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest. I think a lot of the purists might have been upset about like the fact that Korra's obviously not straight. Like,
Yeah, that's what it
Oh,
was.
God.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta remember the time that show came out, and then on top
Yeah.
of that,
It was like 2014 when they came out, wasn't it?
It doesn't even really matter. She
But I mean, she was. It's
No,
not like they shoehorned it in, but like she was
I liked
tomboyish
it.
from the beginning. Like
was bisexual, I think, because she
Yeah.
had feelings for the dude of one. I forgot.
she had
his
feelings
name.
for both. She went both ways. Like, get the fuck out of here.
no, I honestly like the dynamic because it showed how complex things can be.
What did
Yeah.
you expect for something that was a completely different time period? You could see
Yeah.
how the things in the society, the storyline itself, the world has evolved. Did you think that she was going to be anything like Aang? None of the other avatars were anything like any of the previous.
Yeah, because Kiyoshi will whoop all in.
Yeah,
To be honest.
so motherfucking hard, boy. Oh, God.
Who is, since we here, everybody name their favorite avatar. Let's go.
Oh, God.
Kiyoshi, boy. That bitch did not give a fuck.
Honest to God, Iroh. No, I'm kidding. No, seriously, my favorite character in that show is probably Iroh.
No. Favorite avatar. Favorite person that was
I know.
avatar.
I was getting off topic, but someone had to bring up Iroh because
Uncle Iroh was a goat. Yeah.
Oh, that's the goat. That's one of the best written characters of all time.
As far as Avatar,
Good question.
honestly, I'm trying to think of the person's name. Let me look it up real quick.
the one that surfed.
Yeah, I didn't care for him.
Oh, you're talking about the waterbending guy?
Yeah, he was before the Airbender Avatar before Aang, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Because the ones that I know about is Kiyoshi, the other Airbender,
the original Avatar,
Yeah,
Roku, Aang, Katara,
Kurik. I like Avatar Kurik.
Which tribe did he belong to?
I believe he was Earth.
Which one died? Which one wife died
He was
to a
waterbending.
planet?
Kurik was the waterbending one we were just talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. That's the one whose wife got got stolen by the face eater person, right?
I think that's him.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
I'm looking on.
We got sidetracked so fast.
The only reason why it's a little bit difficult to kind of pin it down, unless you're familiar with like the
lore and the comic
You
books.
unless you go back into like the comics and stuff, you really wouldn't know too much about the previous avatars. They touched on them kind of briefly. You know what I mean? Mostly about like Roku is the one we really know most about in his past. And
We got snapshots of Kiyoshi, and then we have snapshots of like everybody else that Aang was going through when he was trying to figure out what to do not to kill the Fire Lord. I kind of want to see the other air avatar. I forgot what her name was, but I want to see how she got down because I feel like she was a beast.
Yeah, I feel like she's very powerful.
One last thing, and then we move on. Who would have won? Who do you think would have won that fight between Toph and Boomy?
Toph beat ass.
Toph beat that man ass.
Some respect on King Boomy.
Oh no! Did y'all read the comments?
Is there
Boomy was beating her ass.
can she metal bend at this point? Can she metal bend at this point?
It does.
Metal bending at that point when they had their fight.
She was metal bending at that point because she didn't metal bend until like towards the end of the series, wasn't she?
Boomy learned it on the spot.
Damn, really?
Oh,
Yeah, but she kind of created it on the spot too, though.
She did kind of create it on the
She
spot.
created it on the spot. She dropped the metal bend, and Boomy said, "Oh, that's cute," and did metal bend it on the spot.
Well, there's a reason why he was one of the Lotus members.
He was the strongest.
Boomy's a hard
person of all time.
motherfucker, dude.
He was one. He was.
You think Boomy could have beat the Fire Lord?
Yes.
Actually,
that
unpopular opinion.
I don't
Probably.
think people understand how strong Boomy was. Boomy was that dude.
Wait. Okay, if you guys had to choose, do you think there was any other members that could have beat the Fire Lord?
I think Iroh could have waxed him still.
Iroh could have wiped his ass. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
But he was like, I'm gonna let a new generation do it because like they just gonna throw me into the Fire Lord and I ain't trying to do that.
Like he didn't. I think by choice he didn't want to face his brother, but like especially Prison Iroh, like hell yeah.
After he got swole and shit.
When he was in Four Lotus, what he okay.
He did what 6ix9ine should have did and got swole.
Fucking jailhouse Iroh, like yeah.
Who's that ungodly powerful waterbender?
The one that taught Katara.
I'm sorry, guys. This turned to like an Avatar moment.
You can tell we also goddamn Avatar nerds.
Yeah, the guy with the white hair.
It's really.
Do you think he could have done that?
Favorite animated series.
Yeah, it's like goated as far as like animated series goes. It's one of the best. Moving on, so we can stop talking about Avatar. There is a rumor that Sony is about to purchase WB, which is kind of funny because I feel like WB was just in rumors and talking about being purchased by Xbox. WB Games, are y'all just gold digging out here? Like y'all looking for a sugar daddy? Like what's going on? What y'all gonna say?
Hey, we want your money. That's basically what they're saying right now.
Whoever cutting that biggest check.
It's just, they just out here on the street with their legs out, just like.
You get a turn. Now you get a turn. Everybody gets a turn.
I don't know. Like I don't want Mortal Kombat and Batman and whatever the fuck else WB.
I'm already mad at WB for putting Melina back in the game.
I hate Melina.
Let's talk about it. How y'all feel about that?
I just don't like her. I can't even explain it.
Why would I play Melina when Katana is better than her in every single way?
Yeah, she is.
That's literally all I have to say. Why would I play Melina?
I think they added Melina more so for nostalgia reasons.
They added her because people kept bitching about her.
She's a part of the storyline. We do know her as Katara's sister. You know what I mean? So it's just like, and of course, in fighting games, it's like for me, the more characters I can choose from, the better. You know, but personally, I don't care for her.
What's the name?
You have fan loyalty. It's like Tekken. You have fan loyalty.
Yeah, this character. Like I don't give a fuck how bad King is. I'm playing him every Tekken.
I had to pick up Baraka not because I like Baraka.
Because
I actually low-key hate Baraka. But I love Reptile so much as a character. I played Reptile in every single Mortal Kombat he's ever been in. You know how I feel that he's not in MK11?
Yeah.
And I'm good. I'm very good. You can ask AK, I'm very good with Baraka. I'm probably one of the better Barakas you will see. Because I don't play like a regular Baraka, but you put Melina in, and Melina, like, everybody's like, oh, they revamped the timeline. Okay, why Reptile ain't in the game? Because Reptile never died.
Right.
All of those characters.
Never died.
You know what I mean?
I'll play Mortal Kombat when they bring Rain back.
He is back. He is back.
Honestly,
I want Rain. I want Noob Saibot.
Rain is in there. Hold on, because y'all getting misconstrued. Rain just got announced, and Noob Saibot's already in the game.
But just like in the whole scheme of character wise, it's just such. Each of them are so iconic in their own right. You know what I mean? They've kind of helped to build the foundation. I think one of my favorite things about Mortal Kombat games was just the amount of characters you can play. You know,
I'm sick and tired of these
personalities, their own just cool.
Reptile is the only character in Mortal Kombat with his own theme song. That should tell you how iconic that character is. Literally, the song come on, Reptile, and then the song comes on. Like he has his own theme song.
And he was, if I'm not mistaken, Reptile he originally got created. He was it was a mistake. He was a mistake.
No, that was Ermac.
That was Ermac, yeah.
Ermac was
Reptile was a hidden character.
Because I think Noob Saibot was he was Sub-Zero. He had Sub-Zero's fighting type, but it was like a glitch where you couldn't see him. and they just took the creator's name and switched it backwards, and that's how they got the name Noob Saibot.
I'm like, you take out all your most iconic characters, and you bring back Melina. Of any character, even Havoc is more iconic than Melina, in my opinion.
That's very unpopular, but
it's very unpopular. But I think Havoc has more personality, I'll say, because at the end of the day, Melina is just, I'm Katana's clone, basically.
Pretty
I'm
much
better than Katana in every way, and it's like, no, you're not. You're trash.
Yeah.
You only been good in one Mortal Kombat, and that was 9. And even then, you weren't used.
No, y'all can keep that shit. I mean, I'm not necessarily opposed to Sony buying WB games.
Just don't put Rambo back in the game ever.
You know,
I don't care.
Who asked for Rambo?
I don't care.
Who asked for Rambo? Like, we got RoboCop, Rambo, Spawn, fucking Terminator. Like, what the fuck is Mortal Kombat going to now, bro? Like, I hate it here, bro.
That's what I mean. All of that little extra shit. Just give me the ones you gave me in the past. I want Nightwolf back. Like,
Nightwolf is in the game.
You can tell that I'm not.
Okay, look, the only people from the original that is not in the game is only 2 people. We're starting from MK3. No, it's 5. It's the robots,
Ermac and Reptile.
Ermac, Reptile, and Striker. Those are the only 5 that are.
That's weird though. Reptile especially is just, I don't know.
And he's in the game technically because like he was in the pit, so like.
But
Striker is like
nobody gives a fuck about Striker.
No, bring Striker back. Come on, if you could bring Melina whack ass back, you could bring Striker back.
Nobody gives a fuck about Striker, bro. Like we got Aaron Black. That's literally Striker, just a cowboy.
Man, nobody want that jobber in the game. At least Striker has killed some people.
I don't even think Aaron Black like that though.
I don't either, but like, do we really need another person with a gun? Like, we got Rambo coming.
We got like 12 of them though.
We got Rambo coming. Then we got Spawn. Yeah. Then we got Terminator. Then we got fucking like I don't want no more guns.
Man, put me in the game, coach. I'm about to air the whole lot for you.
You know how the Smash community complains about Fire Emblem characters? Mortal Kombat gonna start complaining about gunslingers in the game, bro. Because it's like every DLC got somebody else shooting a new gun. Like, what gun he got now? LMG?
Bro, wait. On God, they're about to bring what's his name from fucking Overwatch in this bitch too. Fucking cowboy dude.
McCree?
Oh, McCree?
Yeah, McCree.
Yeah, I mean that's basically who what's the face is. Aaron. Aaron. Anyway, Microsoft is letting their employees work permanently from home because of the C virus.
Be nice.
I'm not even mad at that.
Not at all. That's actually very, very noble.
You know what's crazy?
AK, aren't you also working from home?
Bruh, they said January. And they
said, damn, alright, shit got extended.
January?
They said January, and they said that 3 months ago, so who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
Okay, so, but I know everybody's talking about PlayStation and how great PlayStation is, yes. Xbox be doing some little low-key stuff that put a smile on your face. Like, they legit do little small things that put a smile on your face, like letting people stay at home so they don't get sick. Like, that's really good, and a lot of companies aren't doing that right now. So, you know, shout out to you, Xbox.
Yeah, like, there's no way you should be mad at that at all. Alright, the iPhone 12's release date, it might be coming out, and here's a couple of leaks that came out about it. They're saying that the iPhone 12 can cost anywhere from $700 to $1,100. Their models include the iPhone 12 mini with a 5.4 inch display, which starts at $7. The pre-orders start at November 6th and November 7th. Retail start in November 11th and 14th. The regular iPhone 12 will be a 6.1 inch screen. They will have models of 64 gigs up to 256 gigabytes. Does anybody care?
No. I'll be comping.
I mean, I'm you guys know that I am an Apple user. Probably since like 2013, 2014, I've had iPhones, but it's just the same shit.
I went back to Android.
It's just the same shit. I mean, some of the features, when they upgrade the iOS, you'll be able to get some of the newer features and shit on the older phones. I have a iPhone XR or some shit. SE, one of them damn things. But it's just the same shit. What do I want? 2 cameras, 5? We're gonna put 6 cameras on the back of them now? Like, it's the same shit.
I mean, it's kind of a fucking.
I didn't even know this damn thing was coming out.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of a job requirement for me to have the new of the new.
That's kind of cool.
You got a free. You
got a reason to get it.
You got a free upgrade at your job?
Oh no, fuck no! I don't get a free upgrade, but I'll be switching carriers. So I'm basically like going to my new company. They'll pay off like my whole bill at my old company. They'll pay off my phone. They'll take it in, keep it, and then I'll just upgrade to the 12.
Imagine having a contract.
And then I basically pay nothing a month for like phone service. It'll literally be like $20 a month for literally like what people pay like $90, $100 a month for.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My phone bill is yeah.
Imagine having a contract phone in 2020.
Mr. LG Stylo 6, shut up.
Hey, my LG Stylo 6 does me just fine.
Why would you like it?
The last thing, apparently, there is going to be AR goggles for dogs for Army. So they're going to be able to give commands and stuff to the Army dogs from far away, which should put the soldiers in less danger, quote unquote. I don't know exactly why. I don't know exactly how deep this is, but yeah, we're putting AR goggles on dogs now. That's where your money is going to, folks.
Yeah, seriously, that's what our taxes are going to.
Does anybody care?
No.
I mean, it's I don't fucking know, man. I'm just like, I have a weird feeling. I've always been weird when it comes to putting screens on my eyes in the first place. I've never really been too
That
keen
dog looks
on
so confused in that picture, bro.
air. I mean, it's just what I mean. Like, what is this poor dog?
Dog, like, what the hell?
This poor dog don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't feel like it's the best for our eyes.
Why gotta be a Rottweiler too? Like, what the fuck?
I want to crack a joke.
Got the little vest on and shit and everything. Like,
Go for it. Shit, you part of the
Whose
military.
dog is this dog? Whose dog is this? Betty, this your dog?
and like, I don't even know,
The
man.
dog looking at the owner like, the fuck is this?
For real, what the fuck is this?
You have to slap the shit out of
What are you
somebody.
doing to me, human? Look at this. I'm like, I just want some kibble. Y'all out here tripping.
This guys,
I mean, this bitch looking like Scuba Steve.
Yo, wait.
you awfully quiet over
Wait,
there, Sky.
what am I being
Hey,
summoned
you see
for?
the video I sent with the little boy that was in the middle of the street? Like, hold up, let me tell you something.
Go get the gun.
I'm gonna be honest. I was paying attention to this
We
stream for the Rocket League league.
We talk about they putting AR goggles on dogs now for the Army.
Oh well, I'm
Holy shit.
I'm just gonna leave that one be.
As our resident military guy, do you have any extra insight that you
It
can give?
sounds like the Army to do some dumbass shit. Like, only in the Army do y'all waste more time on retarded ass shit like this than actually teaching the morale.
For people who don't know, Milton is a Marine, so he can say
That's what I mean. Like,
Army stupid, y'all. Y'all not Army strong. Y'all Army stupid. Because this is the dumbest shit out of everything.
You know, the fucking branches of the military are just like fucking fraternities, bro. They do not like each other.
Well, low-key, I just feel like you could be using this money to actually take care of our veterans
trying to
after
create
they
Dino
leave
Dogs,
the
yo.
service.
They try to
You
make
know how much
dinosaurs.
this probably cost?
Dino dog in real life, bro. I can't tell you.
How much this shit probably cost?
The dog looking up like Raggy.
Holy shit!
What the hell?
As hell.
Oh my god! Wait, Army, what are y'all doing, dog? Yo, and then I got the season with a bulletproof vest on laying down.
Bro, like he looks so like confused with that vest on, bro. Like what the
just laying there like, what the fuck?
Dog is so confused, boy. Mini.
And they feel like it's so that they can see what the dog sees. Why not just put a fucking GoPro on?
Why can't we just do more drones, bro? Like the fuck?
Yo, they trying to create the mask with this
You
dog,
think-
yo.
You
Remember
think
the
that
mask?
anything a dog with a fucking scuba goggles on is gonna be any more discreet than a fucking dog?
That's Scuba Steve, yo.
Bro, we got scuba fucking Snoop over here. Like,
Yo.
Like I ain't gonna hold you. If I see a dog if I'm in the military setting, I see a dog with some AR goggles and a vest on, I'm shooting it. The fuck?
That dog look like he about to start rapping.
bro,
No, who's sitting there?
poor dog.
They wanna see me do my game.
Then my $1,000.
Dog just sitting in live target out there pretty much.
Holy shit.
Well, that gave us a laugh.
Space Force doggy scuba fucking goggles.
Dog, it just really, the dog is looking like he want to say, Raggy? It's this shit.
Well, let's get the outro so we get the fuck up out of here. Roxy.
It's been real, y'all. I got to get myself together and get out of here and get ready for bed. I hope everybody has a good week. It's been fun as always. Add me on my social medias, Facebook, Instagram. Instagram is Moxie, Moxie, Wits, WITDACAMPRA. Add me on PlayStation as well, _LANAE. I have been recently playing Ghost of Tsushima, so I'm probably going to be uploading a little bit of that footage onto my own social media pretty soon. But
hey, the multiplayer come out this week too. We on there.
we gonna see, man, because they've been kicking my ass, man. That shit. You know it's bad when the game asks you, do you want to lower the fucking difficulty rating? But
Oh, they did that on Xenoblade. It's like, hey, you can't.
They did that to me on God of War, bro. I felt so bad.
Oh man, I feel so disrespected when games do that. Like,
that shit make me just be like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna do this shit on the harder level. Like, nah.
right, you go up to the next level.
For real. No, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lower the level. I can do this on the hard level, even if it take me 50 times. Shit.
Chrono.
Yo, Mr. Nappy. Sorry for my background. Shayla in the back playing the game. Yeah. YouTube been popping off. We got an extra 4 subs on my channel. I think we got a couple subs on this channel too, if I'm right. I haven't really been keeping up with YouTube. I've been dealing with my mental, dealing with the road company community. But yeah, thank you guys for all the love and support. You know, follow me on Nappy Head Millie. I do have a Twitter now.
Oh no, Craig left.
I gotta back up. I gotta edit this out.
Craig told me to shut the fuck up.
He basically did.
Oh, fuck Craig.
You better mute it.
We good. Don't worry about it. We good. But yeah, Joey.
Hey, it's Skies, aka Cumulonimbus, aka Weatherman J. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all know where to follow me, where to find me. Anyways, thanks for sticking with us till we get to the 40 ball. Next is 52. 52.
I'll say it's episode 50 is the next big major one we got to do.
Yeah.
52 for me. 52 for me. 52 weeks. Anyways,
a year.
You don't know what that means.
but there's 52 weeks in a year, bro.
Oh, is it? Oh.
So, all right. Yeah, on that fucking note, I'm gone.
You don't know what that means.
Oh wait, Craig ain't even in here, bro.
Bro, I'm using OBS.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I said we was good.
Alright.
Yeah, we got another fuck you to fuck Craig.
You over there like,
Craig.
Get it up.
come on, Craig.
Anyway, AK here, Nerd Boys Podcast, episode 40. We out.